Just how close were you watching the playoffs yesterday? And what's kind of your feeling here as you get closer to Saturday?
I mean, yeah, this is really fun games to watch. So I've been watching. They've been really good games.
What's your takeaway just about the level of pitching yesterday too? In pretty much all 4 games.
Yeah, I mean, we have pretty good pitchers in this league. I feel like it's been not just right now in the postseason, but I feel like it's been like all year. We have had really good pitching, and I feel like that's what you expect. With the teams that are left at this time of the year.
When you're watching the Guardians and the Tigers, how much are you trying to really pick up on tendencies or things that you might see in this upcoming series if you're going to face one of those 2 teams? Or are you even getting into the deep part of that type of scout?
I feel like not so much yet. Like I don't want to like make up my mind for anything. Since they're playing right now, and we can face either one or the other. So I'm just kind of waiting, seeing how they play in each other, and then just kind of turn that page for that.
Julio, do you think, though, this team, maybe compared to the team in 2022, is better equipped to handle this kind of pitching? The other team was younger, wasn't as deep. This team's got older guys in the lineup. Like, you guys can handle the elite level pitching?
I just feel like we're better. We're better overall than what we were in 22. And like you said, experience also plays into it too. There's a lot of the same faces, but I feel like we have grown over the past few years, and I think we're gonna be more prepared this time.
What did you learn about playing in the postseason, like the intensity of it all? You're a rookie at that time. What did you learn from it that you think you'd be better equipped this time?
Just the experience itself, having to experience it, you kind of know the vibe and everything, and also that's the best baseball you can play. It's a fun baseball to play, so I'm definitely looking forward to be back in it.
Dan talked about your guys' identity. He's talked about it all year. Is that something you have to lean even more into going to the playoffs, not feeling like you need to be bigger or do more, just at the end of the day be yourself?
I'll say 100%, because we're in this position for who we were throughout the whole season. So I feel like changing that would be like kind of stepping away from who we are. So I feel like as a team that would be the best thing, to just kind of stay within ourselves and play to our strength, because that's what got us here in the first place.
What are those near misses the last couple of years do for this team?
I feel like I said it before. I feel like I feel like it makes you stronger. It makes you want it more, because obviously I came here in my rookie year. We made the postseason right away, and then missing a few of them. I feel like it made us hungrier as a team, and kind of taught us more about ourselves and the things that we needed to do and to continue to get better to be able to be in the spot that we're in right now.
Cal mentioned after the series against the Dodgers just preaching, staying in with the routine, being consistent. Just how has the team just looked in the mindset this past day and a half coming off the off day?
We're just excited. We're just excited. We know that we have a few chill days, to say it like that, before that, but I feel like we're all anticipating the moment. We're waiting for Saturday to come, and whoever it is that we're facing, we're just really looking forward for that. But right now, I feel like we're also kind of enjoying the calm before the storm.
How beneficial is that for you, Julio? I mean, you talked about taking those days at the All-Star break to kind of physically and mentally reset. Obviously, this is a little bit different, but to just kind of have a couple days down before things really get going from your perspective.
Well, I think it's huge. I feel like we've been playing a really long year, so any extra days that you can rest and kind of prepare and kind of get a little bit of a fresh start, I think it's huge for the team. And like I said, we have pitchers to get some rest, ourselves to get a little bit of our feet. I think it's going to be huge, and once we get back, we're going to be energized and be ready to take on the field.
How helpful is that to have that in your home city as well? You said you didn't want to leave your neighborhood to play these games. You went out and achieved that. But just being in Seattle and being able to be at home and be with these fans.
I think it's perfect. It couldn't have been better, especially last time we played in the playoff. Unfortunately we were just able to play one game, and like now having to start a series here, we're all home crowd, kind of in our turf is awesome. I think it's gonna be a great time over here.
Sounds like Ichiro's going to play a little right field in this scrimmage today. You've been around him. You guys, we know all about your relationship. But it's been such a special year for him to be in the Hall of Fame. During his speech for you guys, how much do you feel like you and the team sort of took that to heart when he said seize the moment here this year?
Going back to him playing right field, I did see that last night, so I was excited. So I knew I was gonna do that today. So, and in his speech, I feel like we all took it to heart because of who he came from. You know, like he's been here, he's done that. He was part of that kind of legendary team that we had in 2001, and like, you know, having that much experience accumulated, and like he passing that on to us and kind of like saying like, kind of, it's your time now to go out there and take it. And I feel like that's why like me and a lot of the guys like took it to heart because of who he came from.
Did you get a call off the Hall of Fame on the fly ball? Yeah.
I mean, he knows I'm in center field, so I might do that. Well, I don't think age really matters a lot when you between the lines, so I'm still gonna let him catch it probably. So.
Julio, for yourself and those who were here in 22, what do you know about the postseason now that you didn't know then?
What do I know about the postseason now that I didn't know then? I feel like the magnitude of like how electric it was. You know, like I knew it was gonna be fun to play in the playoff, but like I didn't know how much fun it actually was. I feel like it went through the roof. You know, I remember we played the first series in Toronto. I remember watching Jose Bautista hitting that home run when I was in the academy back in the Dominican Republic, and just kind of being in that spot and like kind of soaking everything in. I feel like that's just what I didn't know. And that is like actually the best baseball we can play. So I feel like the game is so beautiful when you're in the postseason. So that's something that I got to embrace, to say like that. It's not that I didn't know, but I got to embrace it for myself.
You watch baseball. What do you know about the legend of playoff Randy? What it is?
Oh, it was crazy. I'm excited to watch it for this team.
I mean, honestly, do you remember watching that year when he was going crazy?
It just felt like every time they posted something about Randy, it was a new home run. You know, it was crazy. You know, like everything he did. I think he tied the home run record. He broke it. Even better, you know.
He hadn't hardly played. He was a rookie. He actually did next year.
You know, I'm just rooting for him. Hopefully he broke it again for us now.
What's it about this ballpark? You guys play really well here. How would you describe the environment at this ballpark when it really gets going?
It's unbelievable, you know, especially this year. I feel like I've had a perspective. Obviously, like, I knew it was loud before, but like this year, people have just broken through the roof, honestly. And I just feel like we're comfortable here. We're not like trying to play any different ball game, whatever. We're trying to stick to our strength here, and you know, pitch well, play good defense, and you know, feed off of the crowd. I just feel like we do really well when they kind of get us going like that. So I feel like that's what we do. We really feed off of the crowd here, and then we just try to execute the best that we can.
We've also heard the fans travel with you guys, just going on the road. I mean, there's stories from all across the different teams, like how good Seattle fans are and how well they respond when their teams are doing good. Has that kinship between this team and the city really just helped elevate you guys and encourage you to keep doing what you've been doing this season?
Yeah, especially because we know how much they care about what we're doing right now. I feel like you can definitely not ignore that. And like I said, I feel like we feed off of our fans so well, and it's something that I'm sure 26, 28, I don't know how was the size of the roster. There's gonna be 26, right? I know 26 guys are gonna be really excited for the energy they're gonna bring on Saturday.
Thanks, Julio.
He hit it over his head in the right field.
Who? He's gonna be my right fielder, so it's fine.